Hey guys, this is Josh Haynes coming at you once again with another saber reveal. This time this is not my personal saber. This is the first commission that I've received on my Catwalker Lightsaber Services page on Facebook. But before I get started, as I do in my other videos, I want to send a shout out to my wife's uncle, Barry Westmoreland, who has a vast background in the auto paint world and was able to give me a lot of tips and advice on how to paint because this hilt required a paint job. And because I'm not versed in painting, the art of painting, he was able to help me with that and recommend materials and how to go about it. So as my way of thanking Barry, which I'm very appreciative, I wanted to advertise his book, Hell's Bend, A Moment from Eternity, that he co-authored. It's written by Angie Camp and he co-authored it. This book is a good Christian read. It's available on Amazon and Barnes & Noble. There's some other sites too. You can Google it. And there's also a book trailer for it. I'll put all those links in the description. But yeah, he really helped me out on this, and not hands-on necessarily, but just just because of his knowledge, and was priceless in helping me get this commission accomplished. So thank you, Barry, for that. So this commission started out. This gentleman came and saw a band I play in, Pulse Tribute to Pink Floyd, here in Memphis, Tennessee. And he and I got to talking, and I'm not sure how the subject of lightsabers came up in the conversation, but I did mention that I did some of my own installs in my own hilts, and that I also have the Catwalker page. So his son Frederick, a few days later, contacts me on the Catwalker page, and he said, "Yeah, man, you met my dad at the Pulse show, and he told me that you do work on lightsabers, and I'm interested in doing having you commission a lightsaber for me." And I said, "Okay." So I recommended a couple of companies that, or a few companies that do empty hilts, and Ultrasabers, Saberforge, what have you. And so basically he ended up choosing a Dominix V3 by Ultrasabers. And so I said, "Okay, so are you going for a specific theme with this saber?" And he said, "Well, what if a stormtrooper wielded a lightsaber?" And I thought that was a cool idea. In the back of my mind, I'm thinking, okay, so as much fun has been made of their efficiency with the blaster, what would their efficiency with the lightsaber be? So, but I digress. So and then I said, okay, so it's going to be black and white, obviously. So are you going for a specific pattern with the saber? Because it's got black hoops. I could just cover those up and paint it white. And he goes, "No, I want it to look like this." And this is what he sends me, a picture of my Eddie Van Halen Graflex. And he said, "But I don't want any red. I just want it black and white." I said, "Oh, okay, I see where we're going here." So basically you're wanting the white guitar with the black stripes, like on Eddie Van Halen's guitar, Van Halen 1, like on the album cover. And I was like, okay, I see, I can dig that. So basically, that's where Barry came in. He was able to give me recommendations on how to go about it. And this is what we came up with. Again, started life as an Ultrasabers Dominix V3. Here we go. This is the Enforcer, as Frederick wanted to call this saber, the Enforcer. I'll give you a close-up there as the blade plug, standard. Now, this pommel is not standard with this hilt. I had this laying around and thought it went with the hilt better. The other pommel I thought was just kind of bland. But, and there's the 16mm activation switch. And you'll notice, too, there is no kill key. And let me show you how I went about that. I didn't want to drill into this hilt because it already was a cool-looking hilt, and I was afraid I'd damage it. So this is a V6 MHS chassis. There's the Nano Biscotte V3 Soundboard, which is protected by this clear plastic. And the way I went about with the battery is this is a Nightcore 3.7 volt battery that you can pop out and put in a charger if you need to charge it. And the cool thing is the soundboard goes into deep sleep mode, so it doesn't drain your battery. So that's how I was able to combat that. And you put that back in there. Get the pommel back on. Alright, so I'm shaking this thing around. There's no rattling. That's good. That means this thing is solid. So, what sound fonts did we go with? And I'll go over the LED in a minute because it's going to make more sense when I have the blade in there, because the blade plug kind of covers it up. But I'll go over that next. But I'm going to go over the sound fonts now. So both of these sound fonts are compliments of Shameem, who's big in the sabersmith world. I got these sound fonts from him for Frederick. But the boot sounds are different. Frederick wanted 2 different boot sounds, one for each boot in each sound font. Excuse me. So this is the first one. Here we go.
I don't want to kill you. What would I do without you?
So that's Heath Ledger's Joker in The Dark Knight when he and Batman are in the interrogation room. Cyber Assassin. That's what this font is. Excuse me. And the speaker is a 2-watt bass speaker. And I tell you, this resonance chamber is nice. And with the 2-watt bass speaker, and it feels like the saber's alive. It's really cool. Alright. Next sound font. Again, another custom boot sound at Frederick's request. Alright. This is ominous. So there you go. Alright, let me get a blade in here real quick and show you what that looks like. Okay. Got a little bit of vinyl tape around the base of the blade. It's a Saberforge V4 Infinity blade, and I put a little bit of vinyl tape around the base of it because it was just a little bit loose in there. Not that you can't use this blade. Normally without the vinyl tape. I just think the vinyl tape gives a little extra security. Alright, so got the light off. Here's what the color looks like. So Frederick requested a white blade. So the LED I went with was a Luxeon Star Tri-Rebel with 2 cool white LEDs and a blue for flash on clash. And I really like this color. I might even use this on one of my own sabers. And the blue just really looks cool with that. Let's go back to that other font.
I don't want to kill you. What would I do without you?
But I want to kill you. Alright, so there you go. Ultrasabers Dominix V3 that it started life as, now the Enforcer. Frederick, I hope you're happy with this saber, as I am. And give you an up close here of the paint job. It's certainly not perfect, given that it's my first time ever doing a paint job like this. But I think it turned out okay. Like I said, there may be some imperfections here and there. But, you know, if he's going to be dueling with this thing, I'm sure over time it'll get some damage. But, you know, is what it is. So, but anyways, the Enforcer. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate your time. And check out my Catwalker Lightsaber Services page. In the meantime, y'all keep it sexy. And may the Force be with you.